Hi, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to the Let's Keep Moving with Risha podcast. This is Risha. I'm a motivational speaker, content creator, and I love talking about things that will help you keep moving in your life, especially on areas like your life, mental health, love, growth, and everything in between. So if you're ready, let's keep moving. Hello everyone. Kamusta kayo sa nagdaang mga araw at linggo? Thank you so much for consistently listening to the show. Ang dami nangyari. Pero I think yung brain dump ko ngayong araw is more of still a reflection of what happened last year that I don't want to happen again this year. And what are the things that I can rewrite? Alam mo yun, parang meron tayong mga decision since parang ang dami kong mga nagawa last year. Meron tayong mga decisions from last year na posing a question, should I do it again? Or should I not? Or should I start exploring other things? Meron ba kayong mga ganong moments? But one of the things that I learned from last year is I was able to enjoy spending my money. Kasi ako, I grew up in a very traditional family. So during that time, ang parents ko, of course, during their time, their mindset was all about saving. Last year was a very abundant year. I learned a lot, therefore I earned a lot. And during those times, nung mga paunang buwan, paunang araw, I was just all about saving up. Especially, I have been earning for years, even before last year. I was all about saving up my money. So last year, I was able to travel. I was able to enjoy it since I saved up enough. I went solo traveling. I got to places. I got into a lot of coffee dates. Ang dami ko nabili. I got to be able to buy another phone, buy my camera. So parang ang daming blessings ng universe, ang daming blessings ni Lord. And through that, super nag-enjoy ako sa experience. Like, no regrets. I am super grateful that I was able to meet people who allowed me to enjoy my money. And, di ba, may season ba kayo sa life nyo na for once in your life, walang guilt kapag gumagastos? Or sa buhay in general. Kasi madalas meron tayong ganun na when we're enjoying things, when we're doing something, we always have that guilt to do things. Parang, oh, I should be doing this with my family. I should be doing this with my sister. I should be doing this with my family. Pero at that time, during those moments, even ako, kahit meron, alam ko na enjoy ko siya truly. And those experience really posed a question in my life right now. May konting reflection from all those things. Are those experiences I've had fun with matters to me? And even if I enjoyed it, or was it just my way of escaping my responsibilities? Was it just my way of enjoying my money or enjoying things in my life? So, ang title ng episode na to is, how do you really balance fun and responsibilities when you are in your 20s? Or kailan ba sumusobra na yung puro responsibilities na lang, puro work na lang, puro ganito na lang, na wala ng fun? Or kailan naman sumusobra yung fun, pero baka kulang na sa push, kulang sa discipline, kulang sa work, kulang sa pag-push towards or beyond our comfort zone? How do we get to balance those two things? So if you're curious to know, then without further ado, let's keep moving. The first thing that I'd like to point out in today's episode, actually very relaxed lang yung upo ko ngayon kasi, you know, this is something that I've been wanting to talk for the longest time. Na parang feeling ko I'm just looking for that moment where I'm really calm and composed because this is something so big to me. And I've been stepping into new chapters right now in my life with school, with me being on my last semester. Ang dami kong reflections na hopefully matapos ko siyang pagnilayan bago ako mag-step into new chapters. And this is one of those reflections. The first thing that I'd like to really talk about is the importance of asking yourself what's important to you. Ito yung na-miss ko siguro in life. Like last year, what is really important to me? And during those moments, I have to admit that I really forgot what's important to me. Like I really did. I connected with some people. They showed me what's possible. I learned it. I respected these people. I respected this group of people. And I've learned to enjoy my money because of the people I met. And I was able to get into new opportunities, new learnings. Ang dami kong natutunan. And true that in life, you need to have an abundant mindset. Na once in a while, pwede kang magpaspa, once in a while, pwede kang mag-travel, just for you to experience those things so you know how it feels like. So parang masarap ka mag-work pag na-experience mo yung mga bagay na high-end, the mga premium, di ba? But I ask myself na, is it really the nice clothes that are important to me? Is it really the fame that's important to me? Is it really the views that's important to me? Is it really the influence or the positive impact? Or is that really what real wealth means for me? I hope, diba? I hope that's something resonating with you. Because I think social media is giving us that vibe that everybody gets to experience this life. You have to go out of yourself to experience the same thing. But we forgot that most of the time, the reason why we don't experience it yet is because that is not what's important to us yet. And I think one of the biggest lessons talaga na natutunan ko from last year is do not be swayed easily. That just because people told you that this is the possibilities for them, then it's also going to be the same possibilities for you. That not just because people told you that this is what's possible for them, that this is what you can get from this opportunity, doesn't mean that opportunity is meant for you. Sabi ko nga from my previous episodes, not all open doors are meant to be walked through. Hindi lahat ng bukas na pinto sa buhay mo ay para sa'yo. Sometimes you just have to take a step back kasi baka hindi talaga para sa'yo yun. Baka hindi talaga para sa'yo yung opportunity na yun. You're just meant to get past it, learn from the people there, and then do things on your own. Go back to what's important to you again. Balancing fun and responsibility comes from knowing what's important to you, what's important to your life. And when you see something on social media, when you see something that's being showed online, be happy for these people. But again, ask yourself, is that what is important to me? Yes, traveling to this place is important. Yes, traveling to that place is fun and truly it can refresh your energy or it can really make you feel alive. But at the same time, is that really what's important to you right now? Kasi baka mas pinaprioritize mo lang yung ease right now, yung traveling right now, just to escape the long list of responsibilities that you really have to get things done first bago ka mag-enjoy. Kasi sometimes you have to think about the long term din. I know people online would tell you to, oh, hindi mo madadala yung pera mo sa hukay, hindi mo madadala yung pag tumanda ka na, it's not going to be the same anymore. And while that is true, maybe we're just living a different lifestyle right now. Ako kasi personally, very very frugal ako. Very simple akong tao. And looking back, I know now the reason why I was like that. Because I have to think of what's really important to me. Now, it's not the nice clothes. Now, it's not the new technologies. It's not the new phones. It's security. It's love. It's fun. It's knowledge. It's experiences. And minsan marirealize nyo when you buy something, especially material things, yung fun, joy, and fulfillment na naibibigay niya sa buhay nyo only last for 24 hours. Like, notice it. Kasi parang, yun yung nafe-feel ko sometimes. Parang, ano yung fulfillment talaga na maibibigay nito sa buhay ko pag binili ko to or pag ginawa ko to. Sometimes it's not long-lasting. So parang when you buy something, is it really what you want or you're just using it for temporary fulfillment or temporary enjoyment? Ayun. So at the very core, always ask what's important to you. And if that is important to you, whatever you see online, think of ways to get there, to get to that level, to experience the same thing, work harder. But if not, let it go. Like, let that freaking thing go. It's not important to you. It's clutter. It's noise. And if there's too much clutter and too much noise in your life, it's really hard to see and it's really hard to balance things. Ayan, if you are currently finding value in today's episode, then friends, I'd really appreciate it if you give us a 5-star rating wherever you are watching. If you're watching on Spotify, 5-star rating would really mean the world to me and to us and to the whole community. And if you're watching on YouTube, then give us a like because that helps us reach more and more people. The next thing I'd like to point out that maybe may pose a sense of controversy or what, pero I think this is what I learned then for the past few weeks and months. Celebrate only when there's a need to celebrate, or celebrate when there's only a need to celebrate. Well, it is an abundant mindset na nakakakapi na tayo kahit wala namang kailangang celebration, or nakapunta na tayo sa mga lugar kahit hindi natin birthday or what, or nakakakain na tayo sa favorite nating fast food kahit hindi birthday, hindi Pasko, or walang any celebration. It's okay. Nothing against it. I still do it. But I was just reflecting na parang if you really want balance, celebrate only when there's a need to celebrate. Para din ma-keep natin yung discipline mindset. Kasi kapag nag-celebrate ka na, you give your brain a sense of dopamine, a sense of reward, na parang, okay, tapos na, I do not have to work for it. When the truth is, it's not done yet. Like, the work is not done yet. Like, the thing that you're working on is not done yet. When I finish these tasks, dapat doon lang tayo pwede magkape. When I finish these things, dapat doon lang tayo pwede gumawa ng mga bagay na to. When you hit a milestone, when you hit a goal or a quota in your business or what, that's the time that you just have to celebrate. Because I don't know if this will work for you. I don't know, but take it or leave it. Let go if hindi mag-work. Pero kasi 'di ba, hindi natin nasusunod yung essence of delayed gratification eh. Wala pa naman tayong masyadong progress on our lives or on what we do or on whatever it is we're working on. We're already celebrating. That's why the worst that could happen is we're not finishing it. Or hindi natin tinatapos. Another thing that I want to share, which I think is something that I've been keeping for a while. I've been sharing this with my friends, pero I've been testing things out. Tinitingnan ko lang kung mag-work siya sa akin before I even get to share it with my community. But I think this is the first time that I get to share it with people, and I hope that this will work for you. Have your deep work scheduled and follow it. So, when you're in your 20s, diba? Especially right now that this is the generation where the onset of social media is really something that is out of our control. Social media is just like readily available. And when you're demotivated, kapag nakakaboring yung ginagawa mo, kapag napapagod ka na, like doon ka na lang pupunta. But setting or scheduling a deep work schedule on your calendar will help you. And you have to define what deep work is. It could be a period of time, ideally 3 to 4 hours, where you are in your most productive, most focused self. And you are in your element, like ganung level. And the thing that I'm going to share is this app called Opal. So, kunin ko yung phone ko. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. There you go. So, I don't know if kaya nyo siyang makita, pero that's the app. It's called Opal. And it allowed you to just be focused on the things that matter by shutting down other social media or the apps that you want to shut down. So kung makikita nyo, naka-blurred yung or naka-darken yung Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok ko because from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m., hindi ko siya pwedeng ma-open. And guys, it's free. So I think I've spent a lot of time on social media that I feel like, I think I'm being productive kasi nagsasearch ako ng mga trends na pwede kong i-try. Well, in fact, I'm not getting things done. And if you're also like me, who's having a hard time focusing because of the noise and the temptation that these social media apps are bringing into your life, then you might want to try it out. I've had friends who tried it out. I shared it in the workshop. And like, if you really needed to, if it's part of work, if you really wanted to check something, merong break naman. You could go from a 5-minute to 15-minute break. But that's the purpose of it. Like, there's a schedule that you have to follow and you won't check your social media. And if you really want to have a deep work, then you might want to try it out. I discovered it from Ali Abdal because I've been immersing and exposing myself to his videos. And that's like the biggest discovery I've made early 2025. And hopefully, marami kayong matapos, you get things done. If you've been procrastinating, if you've been wanting to try something, but you feel like you do not have time for it, then Opal might help. No harm, diba? It's not going to harm you if you just try it. I guess that's it. I think it's just crucial to really ask yourself what's important to you and then value the importance of the delayed gratification so that you don't give your brain a hit of dopamine even if things are not yet done first or yet. You give it when it's done. Kasi mas fulfilling mag-celebrate kapag may bagay ka talaga na isa-celebrate. And then, lastly is, kasi diba, you get things done when you're focused. You get things done when you're productive. You get things done when you just get things done. And you do it on your deep work schedule. It could be 3 to 4 hours or what, but you name it, you schedule it, could just be a couple of hours. Pero dapat during those couple of hours, kailangan super focused ka. And yeah, you might want to try Opal. I don't know if it works on Android, pero since naka-Apple ako, Apple users, you can try it out. But yeah, I think Android users can also try. I think that's it. It's really not bad to have fun in your 20s. You don't want to look back naman and realize na I should have tried a lot of things. I should have tried solo traveling when I was in my 20s. But it's really not bad to have fun in your 20s. For as long as fun is your priority. But my concern is that baka you're just being swayed by the fun people experience on social media. And we do not want that. If you want to be real wealthy, real successful, and you really want to become, or you really want to be serious with your dreams and aspirations and plans in your life, you have to understand that you've got to sacrifice some of those fun. You've got to sacrifice some of those time with your friends. You've got to sacrifice some of those travels to focus on what really matters to you. You've got to work longer hours to learn more, to network, to study. Because someone told me this, the behavior of someone who earns 6-figure or 7-figure is different from the habits or behavior of someone who earns 5-figure. And I hope you sit with that. The secret is you really can find joy and happiness and fun in your responsibilities, in the hustle, in the working season. You can do fun once in a while. Maybe later. Maybe, once every 2 weeks or once every month. And define what's fun for you. That's about it, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I wasn't supposed to do or record a podcast today, but you have to see me every week. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you learned something. I've been reading all of your messages, your PM, your personal messages, and I've been really trying my best to reply to all of you. But thank you for sending me and lighting up my day. I remember someone messaged me, I just thought of sending you this to brighten up your day. And you guys are doing it. Like, she did. These people are, you guys are the best. So yeah, I hope you learned something and I'd love to know your thoughts. Have you ever been swayed easily? Like, may mga tao na ba na parang binubudol kayo sa mga opportunities, sa mga bagay-bagay? Have you been swayed? And right now, for the poll, what's your priority right now? Is it fun? Is it responsibility? Or is it both? If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend. Share it with someone who might be having a hard time balancing fun and responsibility. And someone who might need a little extra encouragement for the upcoming week ahead. And you can also share your takeaways on social media. Don't forget to tag me at Risha Marsaliana. Know that I am grateful for you. I have always been, and I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you big time. I'll see you soon, and until then, don't forget to always keep moving. Bye!